Hello there. We're back for our second lesson of this week. We're going to be doing Module 14, Lesson 5, Represent Subtraction of Fractions. So it is pretty much exactly the same as last time. We're just going to practice some more subtracting fractions. So we're going to be writing equations and finding the difference of fractions with like denominators. So these are all with the denominators are the same, so they're the same parts of the whole, and we're just finding the difference between them. So Marcy and Lindsay are playing games at a local carnival. They play the game Measure Your Strength, and their results are shown. Find how much farther Marcy hits the puck up the board than Lindsay. So our first step is to figure out, well, how many parts are in this hole? So we need to, so down here, this very first part would be where our 0 would be, right? So then we need to count how many total there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here's where our 8 eighths would be, right? This is our one whole. So our total pieces is out of 8. And let's see, for Marcy, she hits the puck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eighths. And then Lindsay hits the puck. So remember, this is our 0 and this is our 8 eighths because it's the same hole. It's the same game. We're just seeing how much further they hit the puck, or Marcy hits the puck than Lindsay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 eighths is how far Lindsay hits the puck. Okay, so I wrote the totals here, and now we're going to find the difference because we want to know how much farther Marcy hit the puck than Lindsay. So 6 eighths minus 4 eighths equals, remember our whole stays the same because it's the same parts of the whole. So 6 minus 4 equals 2. So Marcy hits the puck 2 eighths further. Okay. So our page. So again, we're going to do very similar to our last when we were subtracting before. We're not writing sentences. We're going to explain it by talking about it, is basically, and doing the math, the actual math that goes along with it. Leo checked the levels of grape drink in this cooler before and after lunch. How much grape drink was used during lunch? The cooler holds 1 gallon. So we can see that the whole cooler would be 10 tenths, so 1 full gallon. At the start of lunch, there was 9 tenths gallon, and at the end of lunch, there were 3 tenths of a gallon left. So we need to find the difference. How much was used during lunch? So if we started with 9 tenths and we ended with 3 tenths, somewhere our answer will be how much was used. 9 tenths minus 3 tenths equals 6 tenths. So 6 tenths gallon of grape drink was used. My E isn't very good, sorry about that. So 9 tenths minus 3 tenths equals 6 tenths. Alrighty. Ross makes popcorn at a carnival. At the start of his shift, the container of kernels weighs 11/12 pound. During his shift, he uses 3/12 pound of the kernels. How many pounds of kernels are left after Ross's shift? So again, let's just come down here, and this is where we're going to do the work. So at the start of his shift, they weighed 11/12 pounds. He used 3/12 pounds of kernels during his shift. So we want to know how much is left when he is done working. So he started with 11/12 pounds. He used 3/12 pounds. So 11/12 minus 3/12 equals 8/12. So we've got 8/12 pounds of kernels left. Okay, and again you can cross off C. So fairly self-explanatory, right? We're just subtracting fractions. So, number 1. Dee went fishing for 3/6 of an hour on Monday and 2/6 of an hour on Tuesday. How much longer did she fish on Monday than Tuesday? We're not going to use our number lines. We're just going to figure out how much longer. So on Monday, she fished for 3/6 of an hour, minus Tuesday when she fished for 2/6 of an hour. So 3/6 minus 2/6 equals 1/6. So she fished for 1/6 of an hour longer on Monday. Okay, no word problems for these. We're just going to find the difference. 7/8 minus 1/8 equals 6/8. 4/6 minus 2/6 equals 2/6. Now we're on to the on your own part. If you want to pause the video, do this independently and then come back, you're more than welcome to, or you can just stay with us and do the work with me. Casey played 6/10 hour in one basketball game and 2/10 hour in the next game. How much longer did he play in the first game than the second game? How much longer in the first game than the second game? So that's our clue that we are subtracting. We're not going to model, although we are going to be writing an equation, so I guess we are kind of. So if he played 6/10 of an hour in one basketball game and 2/10 of an hour in the next game, we would be subtracting 6/10 minus 2/10, and that would equal 4/10 of an hour longer. So he played more in the first basketball game than the second basketball game. Number 5. The water in a rain barrel was 3/8 inch deep. After a rain shower, the depth increased 1/8 inch. The level of water went down 2/8 inch after Jerry used water from the rain barrel to water plants. What is the depth of the water in the rain barrel now? Okay, so if we think about this one is a 2-step problem. Notice we have water in the rain barrel to start with was 3/8 inches. After a rain shower, the depth increased. There's our key word. Increased means it's going to go up. So we had 3/8, then it increased by 1/8. So 3/8 plus 1/8 equals 4/8. Then the level of the water went down 2/8 inches. Down tells us it's going to subtract. We're going to reduce it by 2/8 of an inch. So 4/8 minus 2/8 equals 2/8. So what is the depth of the water in the rain barrel now? 2/8 inch. So this was a 2-step problem. So sometimes we're going to have to be really, really critical readers to figure out, are we doing one thing or are we doing two? Number 6. Oliver has a board that is 10/12 foot long. After he cuts some off, he has 7/12 foot left. How much did Oliver cut off? So we started with 10/12 foot. He has 7/12 left. So how much did he cut off? 10/12 minus 7/12 equals 3/12. So he cut off 3/12 foot of the board. All right, and no word problems here. 9/12 minus 3/12 is 6/12. 7/10 minus 4/10 is 3/10. 4/6 minus 1/6 is 3/6. And 7/8 minus 6/8 is 1/8. So you're going to do your independent, the more practice homework for lesson 14.5. You can skip question number 3 and question number 16. So you do not have to do 3 or 16. Okay? So I hope subtracting fractions has been something that isn't too difficult, and I hope you're able to do this well. If not, make sure that you get a hold of me and we can have a Google Meet, and so that way I can go over it with you. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.